they told you those bedroom struggles were just part of getting older, they were wrong. I'm Dr. Claire Winslow, and I've spent 30 years helping women rediscover their confidence and intimacy. What I'm about to share might sound too simple to be true, but I've seen it work countless times. There's an old remedy our grandmothers used that modern science is finally catching up to. It's sitting in your kitchen right now, and it could change everything about how you feel in the bedroom. What if the secret to getting your spark back was something your grandmother knew all along? Subscribe to our channel so you never miss these powerful insights. And let me show you this simple remedy that's been transforming lives for generations. Before we dive deeper, I want you to do something for me. If this message resonates with you, if you're ready to reclaim what you thought was lost, leave a comment with the number 1. If not, just type 0. I read every single response because your journey matters to me. Now, let me tell you about Linda. At 63, she sat in my office with tears in her eyes, telling me how she felt like a stranger in her own body. Her husband of 40 years still looked at her with love, but she couldn't feel it anymore. The spark, the desire, the confidence that once made her feel alive, it all seemed like a distant memory. Dr. Winslow, she whispered, I feel broken, like I'm not really a woman anymore. I've heard these words from hundreds of women over the years, that sense of loss, of disconnection from your own femininity, from the passion that once flowed through your veins like electricity. Society tells us this is normal, expected, even inevitable. But I'm here to tell you, that's not true. You see, Linda's grandmother had shared something with her years ago, something Linda had dismissed as old-fashioned nonsense. Her grandmother used to make a special tea every evening, claiming it kept her marriage strong and her energy high, well into her 70s. The remedy Linda's grandmother swore by wasn't some exotic herb or expensive supplement. It was ginger. Simple, humble ginger root that you can find in any grocery store. But the way she prepared it, the timing of when she consumed it, and the intention behind it, that's where the magic happened. Linda decided to try it. Within 2 weeks, something shifted. The warmth began returning to her body, not just physically, but emotionally. By the end of the month, she was calling me with excitement I hadn't heard in her voice for years. I feel like myself again, she told me. No, I feel like a better version of myself. This wasn't just about desire returning. It was about confidence, about feeling worthy of pleasure, about reclaiming her identity as a vibrant, sensual woman. And it all started with something as simple as ginger. Now, you might be wondering how something so simple could have such profound effects. Let me explain what's really happening in your body. As we age, our circulation naturally begins to slow down. Think of your blood vessels like rivers that have been flowing freely for decades. Over time, they can become narrower, less flexible. This affects everything: your energy, your skin, your heart, and yes, your intimate areas too. When blood flow decreases to your pelvic region, sensitivity diminishes. You don't feel the same sensations you once did. But here's what's beautiful about ginger: it's nature's circulation booster. Ginger contains compounds called gingerols, which have been shown in research studies to improve blood flow throughout the body. When you consume ginger regularly, it helps dilate your blood vessels, allowing blood to flow more freely. But there's more to it than just circulation. Ginger also has warming properties that go beyond temperature. In traditional medicine, this warming effect is believed to awaken what's called your life force energy. Modern science might call it improved metabolism and hormonal balance, but the result is the same: you feel more alive, more vibrant. I remember another patient, Rebecca, who was 58 and had been struggling with what she called numbness for years. Not just physical numbness, but emotional too. She felt disconnected from her body, from pleasure, from joy itself. Rebecca started drinking ginger tea twice a day and adding fresh ginger to her meals. The change wasn't immediate. Real healing takes time. Your body needs to remember what it feels like to be fully alive. After 6 weeks, Rebecca noticed she was sleeping better. After 2 months, she felt more energy during the day. By 3 months, she was reconnecting with her husband in ways she hadn't experienced in years. The science supports what our grandmothers knew intuitively. Studies have shown that ginger can improve sexual satisfaction in women by enhancing blood flow and reducing inflammation. Now that you understand the science, let me share exactly how to use this powerful remedy. The most effective way I've found is what I call the 3-touch method. First, you begin each morning with fresh ginger tea. Not the processed tea bags, but real ginger root. Slice about an inch of fresh ginger, steep it in hot water for 10 minutes, and drink it slowly. This awakens your circulation for the day. The second touch comes with your evening meal. Incorporate fresh ginger into your cooking. Grate it into stir fries, add it to soups, or even eat small pieces raw if you can handle the intensity. The third touch is the most intimate. Once a week, prepare a ginger bath. Grate 2 inches of fresh ginger into a cheesecloth. Let it steep in your bathwater for 15 minutes. As you soak, breathe deeply and reconnect with your body. I want to share another story with you about Alina. At 67, she had given up on intimacy entirely. Her husband had passed away 2 years earlier, and she felt like that part of her life was over forever. Alina started the Ginger Protocol, but more importantly, she started treating herself with tenderness and care. The ginger baths became a weekly ritual of self-love. When Alina did find someone special, she was amazed at how responsive her body was, how confident she felt. "I feel like I'm 25 again," she told me, "but with all the wisdom of my 67 years. This remedy isn't just about physical sensation, it's about reclaiming your full feminine power, your right to feel alive and vibrant at any age. Start small. Maybe tonight you make yourself a cup of ginger tea. Maybe this weekend you treat yourself to a ginger bath. These small acts of self-care can begin to shift everything. What I've discovered over 3 decades of practice is that true healing affects every area of your life. When you begin to awaken your body's natural vitality, the confidence you gain spills over into how you carry yourself during the day. Let me tell you about Dorothy, who came to me at 71, feeling invisible and forgotten. She had been a vibrant career woman, but retirement had left her feeling purposeless. Her marriage had become more like a comfortable friendship. Dorothy embraced the Ginger Protocol with dedication. But more than that, she used it as a starting point for reclaiming her entire life. The morning ginger tea became part of a routine, where she spent time planning her day with intention. The evening cooking with ginger led her to explore new recipes. The weekly ginger baths became sacred time where she practiced gratitude for her body. Within 4 months, Dorothy had not only reignited the passion in her marriage, but had also started a small catering business and was planning a trip to Italy. "I realized," she told me, "that I had been treating myself like I was already gone, like the best parts of my life were behind me. The ginger didn't just wake up my body, it woke up my soul." This is the real power of this ancient remedy. It's not just about bedroom confidence, it's about remembering that you are still here, still growing, still capable of pleasure and joy. Your grandmother's generation understood something we've forgotten. They knew that caring for your feminine vitality wasn't vanity, it was essential for a life well lived. They knew that when a woman feels alive in her body, she brings that aliveness to everything she touches. Maybe you've been telling yourself that it's too late, that your best days are behind you. I'm here to tell you that's not true. Every morning, you wake up is a chance to choose vitality over resignation. I've seen women in their 60s learn to dance for the first time. I've seen women in their 70s start new romantic relationships. I've seen women in their 80s surprise their families with their renewed zest for life. All of this is possible for you. But it starts with one simple decision, the decision to treat yourself as worthy of care, attention, and love. As we come to the end of our time together today, I want you to know something important. You've spent decades taking care of others, your children, your parents, your spouse, your friends. You've given so much of yourself, and that generosity is beautiful. But now it's time to give to yourself. You deserve to feel alive in your body. You deserve to experience pleasure and intimacy and connection. These aren't luxuries, they're your birthright as a woman, regardless of your age. The ginger remedy I've shared with you today is more than just an old wives' tale. It's a bridge between the wisdom of our ancestors and the possibilities of your future. I think about Linda, who now travels with her husband with renewed passion. I think about Rebecca, who feels more confident at 62 than she did at 32. I think about Alina, who discovered that love after loss is possible. I think about Dorothy, who rebuilt her entire life around joy and purpose. These women aren't special or different from you. They simply made a choice to stop accepting less than they deserved. You have that same choice in front of you right now. Will you continue to tell yourself that your best days are behind you, or will you take one small step toward reclaiming your vitality? It doesn't have to be complicated. Tonight, when you're making dinner, Add some fresh ginger. Tomorrow morning, make yourself ginger tea. This weekend, draw yourself a ginger bath and spend time reconnecting with your body. Pay attention to how you feel. Give this ancient remedy time to work its gentle magic in your life. Remember, transformation doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen. Every day that you choose to care for yourself is a day you're moving closer to the vibrant, confident woman you're meant to be. If this message has touched your heart, leave a comment below with the number 1 to let me know you're committed to trying this remedy. And please, subscribe to our channel so you never miss the insights that can help you live your most vibrant life. Share this video with any woman who might need to hear this message. We're all in this together. You are not too old. You are not too late. Your grandmother knew this secret, and now you do too. Your vibrant, confident life is waiting for you.